5 zodiac signs who need freedom more than love. Each sun sign has a distinct personality. Let's find out which 5 zodiac signs love freedom more than love below. Who doesn't want to be free? There are 2 indicators that I believe truly desire freedom, with all of its loneliness and anxiety. Sagittarius and Aquarius are the 2 zodiac signs. While some people are more naturally free-spirited and whimsical than others, there are some cosmic indicators to consider when explaining the astrology of someone's thrill-seeking nature. To begin, it can be beneficial to examine the modalities of astrology and determine which is most dominant in your birth chart. Mutable zodiac signs tend to be more laid-back, open-minded, and adaptable to change than other signs. Furthermore, because fire signs are all about energy, freedom, and taking action, anyone with a lot of the element of fire in their chart may be more likely to act impulsively on their passions like a true free spirit. There are always exceptions, but these placements can be an astrological indicator of a person's free-spirited side. Contacting the area of your birth chart containing the aforementioned trio of independent signs can be a great way to step into your own power. Allow me to show you why these particular members of the zodiac require so much freedom in comparison to the rest. 1. Sagittarius. These open-minded, optimistic people value freedom and continued growth above all else. Sagittarius people see life as a continuous journey and are unwilling to put that journey on hold for anyone. You're either joining them or getting left behind. They need a lot of space to grow, and stagnation isn't an option for them. They welcome a change of pace and scenery with open arms. These mutable signs easily adapt to life's changes. In fact, they prefer things to change and evolve so they don't become bored. Sagittarius people cannot stand being limited or placed in any kind of box. Their dreams and plans are far too big to be contained by anyone. They must prioritize their independent beliefs outside of collective thought in order to continue to improve their knowledge, and they tend to do this by going wherever the wind takes them. Sagittarian freedom. Sagittarius freedom means being free of physical and emotional constraints. Sagittarius is the archer, a mutable fire sign whose key phrase is, "I perceive," and he came into his world to roam and seek meaning. Boundaries and restraints, the domains of Saturn and Capricorn, inspire Sagittarius to flee, to escape. Sagittarius, the freedom-loving sign, is prone to running away from problems. Some of us hide, some deceive, some confront, and some acquiesce. Sagittarius is in another dimension. Try not to exert control over your Sagittarius. It simply will not work. The more you tell this sign what to do, the more obstinate and opinionated it will become. Because Sagittarius is a fire sign, he enjoys a good fight. Aries, cardinal fire, battles for self-esteem, while Leo, fixed fire, battles for attention. Sagittarius will fight for any cause as long as it has meaning. 2. Aquarius. This fixed air sign emphasizes breaking free from outdated societal rules or limits. Aquarians value freedom not just for themselves, but for everyone else on the planet. As the zodiac's humanitarians, these individuals prioritize their independent thoughts and ideas, even if they are unpopular and will ruffle some feathers. These people value their outsider perspective because it allows them to honor their unique thoughts and ideas without having to conform to the expectations of others. An Aquarius will not agree to anything they do not firmly believe in, even if it means going it alone. This is a sign you can learn so much from, because they truly aren't bothered by having an unpopular opinion, or going down an unusual path. In fact, they are absolutely liberated by it. Aquarian freedom. Aquarius, a fixed air sign with the key phrase, "I know," is the sign of ideals and mental images of a perfect world. To the Aquarius, perfection entails human ideals and human potential. Aquarians included Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged, and Sir Thomas More, Utopia. They both believed in a perfect world made by and for mankind. Neptune and Pisces, on the other hand, rule over divine perfection and intervention. Aquarian freedom includes the ability to think freely. Aquarius is the nonconformist of the zodiac, capable of thinking in ways that differ from the crowd. Just because everyone else believes something does not mean that an Aquarius should follow suit. Sometimes Aquarius goes against the crowd simply because it has the courage to do so. This is Aquarius' rebellious side. When everyone else says left, I say right. When dealing with your Aquarius, don't say things like, "You should trust him because he's the president." You'll get nowhere. Aquarius, the fixed air sign, can walk the path of ideas on its own. Gemini, mutable air, and Libra, cardinal air, are too concerned with socializing and partnership to take an intellectual stand that could cost them friends and popularity. 3. Aries. Aries people are natural-born leaders. They are the sign that marks the beginning of spring as well as the beginning of the zodiac, and they are full of energy. So much so that they frequently abandon others. Their desire to complete tasks quickly fuels their independence, and they have a "I'll do it myself" attitude. These people require the freedom to drop everything and change their plans without having to pause and consider other options first. And Aries often gets a bad rap for being impulsive, but their impulses are simply how their intuition manifests itself. Freedom for them to do things on their own is what sets them apart from everyone else. Aries freedom. This zodiac sign has a very upbeat attitude toward life. They have a habit of cracking jokes all the time, so being around them is always entertaining. Aries usually overcomes bad moods quickly and snaps out of them because happiness is the most important thing to them. 4. Virgo. A Virgo is likely to enjoy the ease of being single because they have so many plans on their to-do list and things on their mind. It is much easier for them to achieve all of their goals without having to worry about a relationship. They have to get up at 6 a.m. for yoga. Then you have to deal with a full day of packed activities. Do they have the time to stay up until dawn whispering sweet nothings into the ears of their lover? Not to mention that they are so picky about potential partners that no one is good enough. Virgo freedom. Virgos are analytical and judgmental by nature. They appear innocent and sweet on the outside, but they never overlook a detail. They are attentive listeners, which allows them to provide the best advice. A Virgo is less likely to suffer from depression, but if they inadvertently hurt their loved ones, they may experience a bad mood too soon. 5. Pisces. Does it surprise you, given how sweet and sentimental a dreamy Pisces is, that they usually don't mind being single? Sure, they attract romance like flowers attract bees, but once that romance begins to suffocate them, a Pisces is on their way out. They require a lot of solitude and peace in order to function properly. Their imagination is so vivid and intense that they'd rather have free time to indulge in it. Pisceans love, but their world is so beautiful that they can find it anywhere. Pisces freedom. Even though they are happy, people born under this sign are a little different. They cry too much and let their emotions out. This greatly aids them in overcoming their sadness and welcoming happiness with open arms. They understand how to not suppress their emotions. Crying it all out always makes them appear happy.